Westchester, in my mind, is truly a slice of the American landscape. It is a contemporary yet historic community. Really doesn't get much better than that.
We have all the attributes of a city, but we have the charm and the character of a small Victorian town of which it once was.
Westchester was the go-to place to go shopping. You would go to Grant's and Woolworth's and the movie theater.
Westchester was very different in the 1980s. It was the time of the mall, so there were a lot of small businesses that were family-owned that just stopped being in existence.
There was a very demoralized feeling here in downtown. Everyone was sharing with me that Westchester just wasn't what it used to be, and that they needed to reinvent the community so that it could experience the vitality it once had.
What is happening here today, the seeds of that were planted 15 or 20 years ago.
You see the bustling on Friday night. Westchester has a good police force. It's safe.
We have seen crime go down to half of what it was.
We thrive on our volunteers.
They went to the National Main Street Center and they charted out what Main Street means for Westchester. They customized the four-point approach to the needs of Westchester.
It started to bring more attention to downtown. It made more businesses attracted to downtown.
The property owners pay an assessment. It's part of the millage, and that supports our efforts for revitalization.
It's not a hardship at all. When you see what good it does, I'd pay twice that amount.
When an entrepreneur wants to come and talk to us, it's the Business Attraction Committee that latches on to that contact. And we actually guide them through the process of what it takes to open a business, no matter what it is, and then what it takes to get a foothold for that business here in the downtown.
The bid has a lot to show, a lot of success to show for their efforts.
We're probably around maybe 10 or 12,000 employees for the entire borough. Most of them are working right here in the downtown. Most, if not all, of the commercial buildings, particularly the historic commercial buildings, have living quarters above the first floor. Over 300 market-rate apartments where people can move into the apartments, and if they work downtown, they walk to work, they're within just a couple of blocks. I think our walkability score is something like 97. It puts people on the sidewalk, and that's what we really, really want to see.
There are a lot of folks here that are committed to historic preservation.
It gives the town and the community character. If we were all brand new buildings, it would be very sterile and everything would look homogenized and the same.
Within Westchester, there are 4,200 structures that are listed in the National Register of Historic Places. We are able, as a business improvement district, to provide grants to commercial property owners to fix up their storefronts.
BID was very supportive and actually had a facade grant program that they administered through the state, and we were able to get one of those.
The Warner Hotel was our Warner Theater when I was growing up.
Back in the mid-'80s, it had fell into disrepair and it was torn down and turned into a surface parking lot. And our lobby was all that was left. And we rebuilt the structure over top the parking lot and fixed up the stores and the lobby.
So when you come here, you're seeing a theater that has an adaptive reuse to being a hotel, that has new construction blended so well that it feels like a historic place.
The Main Street approach provided the concept, the BID provided the resources, and so it's not surprising at all to me that they have this new hotel, that the investments that have been made in the microbreweries and the restaurants and so forth in town is just outstanding.
Probably one of the best undiscovered gems in the area, and it's developed and people just, oh, Westchester, oh, I thought that, because they're thinking 20, 25 years ago. Oh, it's a lot different now. And I think the BID's had a lot to do with that.